Imagine a pair of fish tanks side by side, each a silent stage for an experiment rooted in Masaru Emoto's controversial work. In one, the word bitter is taped to the glass, crafted from rice paper, left to linger for weeks. The water turns murky, a sour stench rises, and the fish within grow distressed, their colors fading into a dull haze. Ugliness born from a single word. In the other tank, the label reads love, and the result is strikingly different. The water remains clear, a faint sweetness seems to hover, and the fish swim with calm grace, their hues vibrant. Emoto claimed these outcomes reflected the vibrational impact of words on water, though his methods lack scientific rigor and peer-reviewed support. Still, the contrast lingers as a metaphor. Bitterness transforms beauty into ugliness, while positive intent restores it, a lesson mirrored in our bodies and souls. Science unveils how chronic bitterness carves visible decay into our physical form. When resentment or unresolved pain takes root, the body unleashes a stress response, spiking cortisol levels, as noted by the American Psychological Association. This tension etches the face. Furrowed brows and tight jaws deepen wrinkles over time, a finding supported by the Journal of Nonverbal Behavior. Skin suffers too. A 2021 dermatology research and practice study links chronic stress to inflammation, triggering acne, rashes, or a sallow, aged complexion. For women, this impact is particularly pronounced. Beauty suffers significantly from bitterness because it goes straight to the face, where stress accelerates fine lines and uneven tone, often more noticeable due to societal emphasis on youthful appearance. Posture sags under the emotional load, with tense shoulders and a stooped stance, per Journal of Clinical Psychology research, while sleepless nights, common with emotional distress, carve dark circles and puffiness around the eyes, as documented in psychosomatic medicine. These outward signs paint a picture of a clouded inner tank, defiled by a bitter root, resonating with Hebrews 12:15. The Bible speaks with clarity about bitterness's destructive power, offering stories that reflect this physical and spiritual ugliness. Joseph's journey, Genesis 37-50, stands as a testament. Betrayed by his brothers, sold into slavery and imprisoned, he could have let bitterness harden his face and spirit into a mask of despair. Yet, Genesis 50:20 records his redemption. Turning ugliness into a narrative of grace and resilience. Job, too, wrestled with bitterness. Job 7:11 laments, his outward anguish, likely etched in weary eyes and slumped shoulders, mirroring his inner strife. His eventual surrender to God's sovereignty, Job 42:2-6, suggests a restoration of peace, a softening of his frame that aligns with inner healing. Ephesians 4:31-32 commands. Urging us to uproot this spiritual ugliness with the balm of forgiveness. At its core, bitterness erects a barrier to surrendering to Elohim. It's a murky tank, a wall that blocks the flow of divine grace, tethering us to past hurts, our faces set in scowls, our bodies stoop, our witness dims, ugliness that chokes the soul and stifles our connection to God. Scripture lights a path out. Elisha's bold request for a double portion. Reveals a heart open to God's purpose. Picking up Elijah's mantle, he stepped forward with faith. Bitterness, however, stalls that journey, keeping us mired in resentment's shadow. Science offers a glimpse of hope through neuroplasticity. A 2019 Frontiers in Psychology study shows that practicing forgiveness can rewire the brain, reducing stress markers that mar our appearance. Gratitude softening facial lines, upright posture returning with emotional release, and eyes regaining brightness with restful sleep. The fish tank experiment echoes this. While bitter clouded the water, love brought clarity and calm, suggesting that positive intent can heal what negativity destroys. This dual insight, science and faith, calls us to a transformative choice. Bitterness leads to ugliness, a truth Emoto's tanks and our bodies confirm. The experiment's murky water becomes a powerful metaphor. Negative words poison, but positive ones, like love or peace, restore harmony. Joseph's grace and Job's peace illustrate this shift, their stories urging us to release resentment and embrace forgiveness. Physically, this surrender manifests as a softened brow, lifted shoulders, and clear eyes, signs of a heart unburdened, especially for women whose facial beauty can be strikingly restored by letting go of bitterness's toll. This isn't a passive hope, it's an active surrender, peeling off bitterness's label and trusting Elohim to renew what's been defiled. The challenge is yours to take up. Face the ugliness bitterness brings, whether it's a grudge's weight or a wound's echo, and surrender it to Elohim. Relax your face, stand tall, meet the world with a gaze renewed by peace. For women, this means reclaiming the beauty that bitterness steals, allowing grace to smooth the lines and brighten the complexion that stress has marred. Let forgiveness flow, mirroring Christ's example. And watch the ugliness fade into beauty restored. The race before us, as 1 Corinthians 9:24 urges, is to run with purpose, free from this burden, knowing we'll stand before the bema seat of Christ. To give account of our stewardship.